It's your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man doing the episode recap and review for Fairy Tale finale episode 289 through 291 with my co-host.
Spider Gwen.
Yeah, so we were slacking off a lot. Holidays happened, we went to places. So we didn't have time to watch anime. I haven't caught up in anything. So there's that. But we did see Mavis and Zareth, Fairy Heart, and the Magnolia Defensive War. For those interested, the chapters covered these episodes were 449 through 455. So we're gonna start. So with Mavis and Zareth, we get the backstory between Mavis Vermilion and Zareth. The last name I want. Well, we've heard his last name, Zareth Dragneel. She's a little shook because she didn't watch that episode. But my co-host is a little shook right now. Yes, it is Zareth Dragneel. I'll let you make inferences later. Yes, if you guys could see her reaction, it's a little confused, a little mind fucked. Anything you want to add?
Isn't that Natsu's last?
That is Natsu's last name.
What?
Yes.
Alright.
See, you picked up. You started the series late. So a lot of this is new revelations that, well, you know.
Very confusing.
Yeah, I know. So with Mavis and Seraph, we find out their backstory. We find out how. What's a little recap of Fairy Tail Zero? For those who read the spinoff prequel series. Obviously, my co-host, my fiance, she hasn't seen any of it. So it was just a recap talking about how Fairy Tail was founded, what happened, the trade war, the first one and the second one, so on and so forth, and how she wouldn't age, and all that good stuff. Anything that stood out that episode for you? Nothing.
No.
You didn't like. What was your when you saw Zareth?
Mm-hmm.
What did you think? Like, what were your vibes of him?
I didn't really get any.
You just saw him as a jackass.
Yeah.
Why?
He was just there.
Tell people why you saw him as a jackass.
Well, after she was like telling the story, I thought he was kind of an asshole when she had run away for that whole year because she was like crying and he's just basically like
Smirking.
yeah, just being kind of mean to her and like not being understanding and whatnot. So I thought he was kind of a jerk.
Now, what was your thoughts on Mavis?
Mavis I kind of understand more now because because I had seen some other fairy tale episodes before we started doing this.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that later.
Yeah, and when I first saw her, I was like, you told me she was kind of like a projection or like a ghost, and I was like, I didn't know anything about her, but now that like her story came out, I understand her way more now, and I'm kind of like, yeah.
You get where she's coming from.
Yeah.
Now, what do you think of the little pairing that they got going on
Between the both of them?
between the both of them?
I liked it, but it just like really sucks that she like died, I guess, even though she's still in the show. I like them together because like I had told you while we were watching it, I said that she was kind of like the light to his darkness.
Oh, yeah.
And I thought that was kind of cute. Like,
all you Jerza fans, the light to the darkness. That's what Jalal tells Erza at the end of chapter 416, if I'm not mistaken. My fiance's looking at me like this fucking nerd. But yeah, so I hate the pairing. I think it's an abomination. I see.
Well, now that he's turned bad, yeah. I mean, obviously, I
wouldn't
like it, but like if you were to just look at them from right to the beginning, I liked it personally.
Yeah,
but because I'm new to this, so
I tell you when we discuss stuff, pipette. That's basically me saying I find it disgusting. I never liked it. I feel like it was kind of tacked on, forced.
I didn't feel that.
I mean, okay, you run away for a year and then 10 minutes into talking to someone, you guys kiss and that's it?
Yeah, but that wasn't their only interaction.
You know what? You're right. Yeah, but you see, I just don't like it because, okay, you know how Makarov's mother died, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, this feels like a tangent, but it's not a tangent, I swear to God. Do you think Mavis killed her?
It's like a I want to say no, but it's a possibility, like a big possibility, yeah.
So, do you think she's at fault for killing her?
No, I don't. It's not her fault because, like, she didn't want it to happen. So I want to say no.
See, for me,
it is.
For me, it's Zara's fault that happened. Mavis didn't know about the curse of contradiction. She was just living her life happily, naively. Zara comes up in this shit. You don't value life. Blah, blah, blah. You don't know the meaning of life. And then she starts overthinking everything. And then she goes. And if you remember, Ward specifically said that the mom used too much of her energy while she was conceiving Makarov.
Yeah, but didn't he say that after she
she already gone? She already looked. No, she was.
Well, yeah, most women who have just given birth look like that.
And don't forget, this was like 696, or what have you. The timeline was, so, yeah, around 696 for them, and they still didn't have any of the fancy medical equipment they had 100 years later. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but the way that the woman feels physically, it has been the same throughout the years.
Yeah, but there's been different medication that improves and all that. I'm just saying that Zareth intentionally told Mavis so he could be with her. Because after he told her, she left the guild for good.
Yeah, but he still couldn't be with her because...
Yeah, he could have.
No, because after he kissed her, she died.
But we don't know that. We're talking about the first episode, honey. We're not talking about the second episode.
Oh,
in the first episode...
I'm ahead of you.
Yeah, you're getting carried away. First episode, you see his grin when he finds her finally. He's happy that he found her. So he was manipulating her and her feelings and her thought process so he could be with her.
Yeah. Well, that's why I said he's an asshole.
That's what I'm telling you. See, I back in the day, I was like, this is a Chris Brown Rihanna situation. And then, like you said, you got a little ahead of us, but it was very hard. The second episode, we talk about Mavis dying. At the end of Mavis and Zara, they kiss and she dies. What did you think then? What was your reaction then when she died?
Well, that's when I thought that he was just
using her.
Yeah.
What about So, what did you think about the first episode? Like overall, what would you grade? 5 stars out of 5 stars. How many stars?
Like a 4.
4?
Yeah. I guess I'm just kind of like used to. I know if I haven't seen that many episodes, but I'm kind of like I'm an action person, so I think I kind of missed the whole like Natsu and Lucy going on their things or whatever. But because they were focusing on this on Mavis' story, it was just kind of like a little bit more mellow. But it's good because like those episodes they had, it gives you a chance to like get to know not like the other characters and their stories, and
gives you a chance to breathe if there's always action.
Yeah.
Now, the second episode
I didn't like. I would probably give it like a 2 or 3, only because I felt like it wasn't necessary. Like it was just
added on.
Yeah, like continuation.
So if they were one episode together, it would have been better for you.
Yeah, it would have been better if they like put them together.
Yeah, I see that. I feel like they tried to they try to do what they did with the Hunger Games movies, where they try to elongate it, even though you didn't need to.
Yeah.
Because
I feel like they just needed like another episode, so they cut it in half or something.
Chapters 449, 450, and 451 are all about Mavis's backstory. They could have easily done all that in one episode. They chose not to. So.
But then at the same time, it's not fair to her because, I mean, they're over here showing all the other characters and like what they have gone through and stuff, and like they're just gonna like leave all the other characters, for example, Mavis, out. Like, she deserves to have her story told.
But it was good. It was good.
Yeah.
Not a lot of action. We do get a little tease. Natsu's secret weapon, secret technique. His right hand taped up when he said,
"Oh yeah,
secret weapon."
Yeah.
What do you think that is? Obviously, you don't have a lot of history with the series.
Yeah.
So you may not be able to guess correctly, but what do you think it is?
I don't know. Honestly, when I saw his arm taped up, I thought it was I thought he was hurt. But then when he said that, I was confused.
No.
So I don't really know what it could be.
Okay. I'm excited for you to see that because I know what it is. And all I'll say is it's amazing.
Oh, yeah, that gives me a lot.
Okay, that was rude. You finally got to see characters like Loxus, the brooding type. the scar in the eye, the blonde guy.
Mm-hmm.
So he's always a grouch.
Reminds me of someone.
Okay, that's fine. Shots fired. You saw Gagio, the one with the piercings in his nose. Levy, the blue-haired girl next to him. You have interesting thoughts on Juvia and Gray, which we'll get to soon.
No.
This is gonna be fun. And we saw Erza, of course, when we saw the usual the same cast. But we also saw different cast members. You saw, so when they said master, that confused you.
Yeah, well, because you had told me like that there are like different masters at different times and whatnot. So I thought there was only one, but then when Lucy called master, they were all like, yes. That confused me.
So and then I gave you the example of the president, where like if you have Obama, Clinton, and Bush, and they say Mr. President, they're all gonna turn.
Yeah, because they were all president at one point in their lives.
I gave you and then that helped you out. Oh, one thing I want to touch on that we didn't talk about was fairy heart. What do you think of that? What do you think of that concept? Like unlimited magic, unlimited energy.
Well, I mean, if it's there, what I don't understand if it's there, like, why don't they all use it all the time?
Well, think about it. If they use it all the time, there's gonna be people trying to attack them, to take it from them, all the time.
True.
And they're a small guild, so if you have everybody from all over the world trying to attack one person, one group, I mean...
Yeah, that's true.
Natsu's a badass, but I don't think he could take out that many people.
I think he's the most excited about it when he heard it.
Oh, well, yeah.
He was like the most excited, you could tell.
Happy too.
Yeah, well, because Happy's with Natsu.
He knows his stuff. So going back to the newest episode had a new opening.
Oh, the song.
The new song.
Yeah, I was kind of sad about that because I liked the old song.
Yeah, you would dance to it.
Yeah, this one sounds more like popish, like a Japanese pop song kind of. And I just like, I don't know. Like, I like the other one because I could actually dance to it. It was super catchy.
It was a little upbeat.
Yeah.
I'll give this one a chance, but I do agree the previous one was better. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, me too.
No, you dance and then I'd be dancing in the background. So you wouldn't see me. So you met Biska, the sharpshooter, the girl with the big gun.
Yeah.
What do you think of her and her family?
Well, I honestly don't even remember seeing them before, but I thought their little family was cute.
Yeah.
It was cute.
So, I think I told you, but she proposed to her husband.
Yeah, that happens. That's cute. That's adorable.
And then it was in the time span where like things happen and certain members of the guild aren't there anymore. But it happens during that time, and during that same time, it was a span of 7 years. She gets married and has a kid. So. Something to look forward to when you're rewatching the series. Now let's talk about Natsu, Gagio. Oh no, you know what? Let's go back to those little subtle pairing moments. Natsu and Lucy. The little subtle moments in Lucy's house. What did you think of that? Did you find it cute, over the top?
I didn't really think any of that. Like I love them together, and I know that they have their moments, but I didn't really think anything of that. I thought that it was just kind of like a friendly thing, like they were hanging out in her house together.
Did you notice that Natsu was losing in strip poker to Happy?
Well, I didn't really see him as losing, because if you saw when he was shirtless, Lucy was in her same shirt and her same underwear. So she didn't, I mean, she was already like half naked. So, and he just lost his shirt. He saw his pants on and everything. So it was kind of like.
He lost his shirt and his scarf.
That's it though. Like, he saw his pants and everything.
But he was technically losing. He's only got his top. He's only got his bottoms. And I highly doubt not to wear his underwear.
How do you know that?
That's a question for another day. Now, so we have Erza and Wendy have a little cute moment.
Yeah, I thought that was adorable. I just thought it was a little bit weird because they were naked and she shoved her into her boobs. So
ginormous
I thought
boobs.
I thought that was funny.
She was suffocating in their poor little girl.
Well, the little girl hugged her from behind first, so it was like, whoa. And then all of a sudden, bam, Erza turns around and just like shoves the little girl's face in her boob. And I was like, fuck, she's like suffocating her. It was still cute though. It was just kind of weird. I was like, what?
You're like,
it threw me off a little bit.
Now, let's get to the biggest part of this. Gray and Juvia.
Oh God, gotta bring that up.
So
I played the 5th.
So tell the people what you think of Juvia.
I honestly don't think anything of her by herself, as like a person, like her own person.
So you don't think she's like a character?
I don't really think anything of her. She's just kind of there.
Okay.
But if you're gonna ask me,
now Gray and Juvia.
Yes, what I think about both of them, not a fan.
Not a fan at all.
No.
Why?
I just don't see them together. I don't. Well, you said they're not. You said they're not together, right?
Officially not together.
Officially not together. She calls him my love, and you told me that he said that he appreciates her.
Well, we saw that he said he appreciates her.
Yeah, well, he seems like he does care about her, which it's a cute thing. That's fine, you know. But I just feel like they don't look like they belong together. They don't look like a
Why? Why? Just tell the people why.
I feel like, and I think that Erza is a better fit for him.
Oh, Erza fans, Groovia fans.
I'm sorry.
Oh, tell him why.
Because I feel like he's such a like badass and like kind of not like super dark, but
okay. First of all, he's not a badass.
Okay, calm down. Calm down. Okay, fine. I'm only gonna say trying because I know you're such a big Natsu fan, but he tries, I guess, quote unquote, to to be a badass, and he's kind of like, you know, like kind of not all the way dark, but like kind of darkish and like edgy. Very serious all the time, edgy, yeah. And I feel like he needs like a real woman, you know, like a sexy, like badass woman to match him. And I just feel like Juvia doesn't do that. She's kind of like a plain Jane, kind of like quiet, like too like kind of not clingy, but trying to get his attention all the time. Clingy. Just a little, you know.
Maybe it's okay to call her clingy.
And like, and in the beginning, when I first started watching Fairy Tail, I thought that him and Erza were a couple, or at least like each other. And then I come to find out this, so I'm like kind of disappointed a little bit. Hurt. Yeah, I'm a little hurt. I think.
So you think he needs a real woman?
I think he needs Erza.
Erza and Gray.
Yeah.
I could get behind that.
Yeah. Right? Like, don't they look good together? The black and the red. It's cool.
Oh, this is hilarious. I mean, it's adorable.
I'm sorry, Juvia fans. I'm new to this. Please don't hate me.
Well, it's not Juvia fans. It's Groovia fans. Great.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, everybody. Now, tell the readers or tell the listeners about the thing that got you sad that one day when you were reading that story that you thought was part of the series.
Oh, the fan fiction thing. So the other day I was on my phone while we were out, and I started reading this fan fiction about Lucy and Natsu's wedding day, and like I was reading the whole story behind it. And and he like looked over at my phone and saw me. And he's like, "You're reading fan fiction," and I was like, "No!" And I was like so like disappointed and sad because I thought I was reading something that actually happened. Because, and I was like, I even told him, I was like, "When does this happen?" And he's like, "That doesn't happen." And I was like so sad about it.
And what do you think of Lisana now?
Huh?
Lisana?
Fuck her. No, it's not Sue and Lucy. I don't know who this Lisana girl is. Back up.
Oh, that was funny. What do you think of Brandish?
Oh, I love Brandish. I know she's on the bad side, but I love her attitude and I love the way she looks.
Well, you cosplayed as her unknowingly when you had green hair.
Yeah.
Good times, guys. Good times. What would you rate this episode?
Well, it kind of cut off, so it like left us hanging a bit. But I would probably give it like a 4, like the Mavis and
the first Mavis,
like the first episode. Yeah, I would give it like a 4. See, I think the next episode is gonna be like a good one though, because that's when like it's gonna tie up in like the entire
Oh yeah. I can't imagine. Oh. So you caught so kind of tying to this.
Mm-hmm.
During the opening song, you saw some imagery.
Yeah, they showed a lot of things that I know I haven't seen like all the episodes, but it looks like they showed what's gonna happen throughout the rest of like the episodes, like just little clips here and there in the intro of the song. That's what it looked like, especially because it showed one that I that I kind of liked seeing, which was a girl on girl action, just a little bit. And then as soon as the episode started playing, then at the very ending, it actually showed that one of the clips. So I felt like I'm right. Like, you know, it shows the some of the clips of what's gonna happen.
So I can't comment because, like I told you, I've read the manga and I don't want to spoil it. But just keep that in mind as we continue watching these episodes.
It looks like a lot of good things are yet to come.
Oh, that Natsu scene in the opening. That man. Mavis's little thing cracking off.
Yeah. Yes. I saw that.
So that's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, that was like the last scene that they showed while the song was playing. I noticed it as soon as like the song ended. They showed what is it called?
The lacrima.
The lacrima. It broke, and I was like, "Oh my god,
yeah,
it broke!"
I have a bruise on my shoulder from you. She hit me with excitement.
So that if it makes me feel like, oh, maybe something happened, like, some kind of spell was made to bring her back. So I don't know, maybe something's gonna happen.
So you feel like the opening song is teasing.
Yeah, it's teasing moments that are gonna happen in the next episode.
So one thing we did forget to talk about was the Gagio and Levi in the same bed.
Well, I don't really still know who they are, so I kind of don't think anything about that. I mean, let them get it on.
Before the war, fuck it.
Yeah, why not? You want to pick the last thing to do before you die? Eh? Why not fuck?
This is a PG show.
Sorry.
Well, that's it, guys. We recapped it a bit. She gave her reviews. There's not much more to add. Everything she said, I kind of agree with. Obviously, I come from a different perspective simply because I have read the manga. I am personally not a fan of Mavis. I think she is the most overrated character. No, you can interrupt me if you want, but I feel like, you know how they called her a tactician. It's not really. I don't think she's really a tactician. I think she's just getting lucky. She's just playing the odds. If I went to fucking Vegas, I could be playing the odds too. Doesn't make me a tactician. Zareth is always gonna be a tool in my opinion. That shit was funny, the one he dropped her like trash.
I know. That was messed up. I didn't.
I know. I found it funny because everybody's like, oh, they love each other so much. They love each other so much.
I know. He just dropped her like nothing. I was shocked. I thought he was going to like hand him over into the, what's his name? Practice arms. But just like freaking dropped her on the floor. I was like, what the heck?
So it's going to be interesting. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
We do apologize for being late, but, you know, we do have things we have to take care of outside of these events.
But we finally got it done.
We'll try to be more consistent. I do apologize. It was holiday weekend and then New Year and then school and
busy
then
schedules.
Yeah, busy schedules.
Sorry about that.
So we're here. We're back. She doesn't like Gruvia. I don't like Gray, so it's fine. We're good. This is why I'm gonna marry her. Peace out, guys.